Here's the punter, Jake Camarda, set to do the honors, and off we go now from Tampa. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Right to the air is Burrow. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the...
Hold up, G.
Pick up there and a first.
Here we go.
Again, it's Mixon. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Burrow will throw. Now a leaping catch. He's got it. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 30. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. I'm curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan, aren't they? I mean, the way they're advancing the football, it's like they're on the practice field having one of their better days. But instead, it's game day, and they're moving the ball downfield with purpose.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Inside handoff to Mixon. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. To throw is Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. First target, first catch, and a first down. Now Brady. He completes this to Russell Gage. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's Brady. This is caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bengals drive about to get going. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team.
Here we go.
You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. On the move past the 40. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bengals have taken the lead. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. From the end zone, here comes Jalen Darden. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete.
Well, they approach this drive with a lot of
Bro, that's pass interference, bro.
As a touchdown, but incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Brady going to throw. And this one caught by Cameron Brate. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From midfield, here's Brady. Over the middle, he finds Godwin, complete.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Shotgun now for Brady. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Brady.
Here's a quick pass. He's got Chris Godwin.
First down, here's White. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Brady to throw. And he's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a 1st down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Hey, check Mike 57, Mike 57. Hey, that's what I do.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right.
Here's White.
And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Rashad White.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Bucs have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room.
Extra point put through by Succop. And that will give him the lead here as we get on towards halftime.
4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half.
It's a shootout, glazzy good shit, man.
It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
I thought you would fumble that bitch.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
Fournette, a first down carry, and a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Again, it's Fournette. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Fournette running out of the gun.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
Inside handoff now to Fournette. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. Over the middle, complete. It's Evans.
And the Buccaneers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Now Brady.
Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Eli Apple.
And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Flushed out right.
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted.
It's Devin White, the linebacker.
And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football.
From their own 2, Charles, they opted to throw it instead of run it. We saw the outcome.
I think what a lot of teams count on is defenses to stack the line of scrimmage, trying to force a safety or force a turnover there. But if you've got a good defensive front, you just allow them to play the run and everyone else stays ready, and they were, and they picked that one off.
And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. They'll give Fournette another crack. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Here's Fournette. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Leonard Fournette
taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Bucs take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Suck up for the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That is taken in by Hurst. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. From midfield now, Burrow.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now Burrow. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
58 yards on the ground for him so far.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow.
Able to find Higgins. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
And that's a much-needed 1st down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throw left side complete. That's Boyd. Will go down as a gain of 6. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
Burrow on 3rd down.
He'll drop this one down to Mixon.
Touchdown, Bengals.
Joe Mixon. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. They'll try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the 4th. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Darden now going to bring this one out of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Brady now on 1st down. And his pass incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
57 is the mic. Rock 57. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home. 57. Mike 57.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brady looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Let's go, D.
Up the gut, Fournette. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. To throw is Brady. And Brady, the tight end's got it. And he is going to have the Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's a give to Fournette. He's got room at the 30, and he'll be stopped at the 28. On a play that started at the 14, they pick up 14. They keep it with Fournette on 1st down, and he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Brady to throw. To Evans on the slant. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take.
This big after 2nd play. It's still a big game. A good game, though.
They look like they're in control, but still,
She was fire
back. Go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this
that boy
out.
Joe, hey, that boy Joe Burrow ain't nothing soft, man. I got a lot of respect.
In the special teams unit for the
He's
kickoff
tough.
coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Here's Burrow. Oh, and that That nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with third down coming up.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Now Burrow.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Bucs have just about sewn up this football game. Boy, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Brady going to throw here.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.